The Japanese are known for their love of cleanliness. This is obvious just by walking around the streets. Despite the lack of public trash bins, litter is rarely seen, and even public restrooms are kept clean. Daily showers and hair washing are the norm, and soaking in a bath almost every day is not unusual. The Sento public bathhouse may be the ultimate symbol of this culture of cleanliness. In principle, an onsen is naturally occurring hot water that comes from underground, often containing minerals, while a Sento uses regular water, often tap water, heated by burning wood, though there are a few exceptions where mineral water is used. Generally, Sento are found in urban areas where hot springs do not naturally occur, providing a public place for bathing. Japanese bathing culture developed alongside the arrival of Buddhism, around the 6th century. Temples had yokudo, bathing halls, or seiyoku, charity baths, which often took the form of steam baths. These were used by monks for ascetic practice, but were also sometimes open to the sick and poor as acts of charity. Temples like Todaiji and Hokkaji in Nara still preserve remnants of these early bathhouses. In a time when homes had no baths and towns had no public facilities, these temple baths were not only religious but also deeply valued by commoners. The modern idea of the Sento as a place that protects public health and cleanliness has its roots here. Initially, bathing took the form of steam baths, which spread among nobles and temples during the Heian period. Eventually, people began to soak in hot water in tubs, a practice directly connected to today's baths. During the Kamakura era, temple baths became more common, and even the samurai class adopted bathing practices. By the Muromachi era, steam bathhouses appeared in cities. From here, the first paid public baths, early Sento, emerged. In the late 16th to early 17th century, yuya, bathhouses, for commoners appeared in Kyoto and Edo, Tokyo, marking the beginning of Sento. At first they were steam baths, but soaking baths soon became standard. Edo's growing population lived in row houses, nagaya, without private baths. Sento became essential to daily life, not only as hygiene facilities but also as places for socializing and exchanging information. After the Meiji Restoration, Western-style bathtubs and chimneys were introduced. From the Taisho to early Showa era, large, ornate Sento buildings were built, often featuring murals of Mount Fuji or elaborate karahafu, curved gables. After World War II, during the rebuilding of cities, Sento peaked in popularity. By the 1960s, there were about 18,000 nationwide. From the late Showa period onward, home baths became widespread, and Sento usage declined. The background of E. Honda's stage in the game Street Fighter is a Sento. As a side note, I've often run into sumo wrestlers at public baths located near sumo stables in Tokyo. By the 2020s, the number has fallen to around 2,000. They are concentrated in older neighborhoods and post-war residential districts, while newer suburban areas rarely have them. Recently, however, Sento have been re-evaluated as tourist attractions and community hubs. Renovated retro Sento attract young people and foreign visitors, and preservation efforts are underway. Defined under Japan's public bath law. Uses heated tap water. Regulated entry fee, about 500 yen in Tokyo. Natural hot water from underground, 25 degrees Celsius or higher, with specific mineral content. Associated with healing properties and natural scenery. Large bath complexes that emerged in the 1990s. Offer multiple baths, open-air baths, stone saunas, dining, massage, etc. May use either tap water or hot spring water. originally from the European resort town of Spa. In Japan, used broadly for resort-type wellness facilities, with no strict legal definition. In the Edo through Showa eras, Sento were daily meeting spots for neighbors. Conversations resembled well-side gossip, making them key spaces for social interaction. Bathing improved blood circulation, relieved fatigue, and promoted relaxation. Japan adopted the custom of daily bathing earlier than most countries. Sento murals. The most famous is Mount Fuji, painted in many Tokyo Sento after World War II. Today, only one or two traditional Sento painters remain. Architecture. Grand entrances with karahafu, coffered ceilings, tiled murals, and tall chimneys made Sento landmarks in their neighborhoods. Cultural depictions. Sento frequently appear in rakugo, comic storytelling, films, and novels as symbols of ordinary life. Sansuke were male attendants who washed customers' backs and assisted with bathing in Sento from the Edo period through mid-Showa. In the women's bath, handsome Sansuke were particularly popular. The profession disappeared with changes in hygiene practices and bathing styles. Some old Sentos have been converted into cafes, galleries, and co-working spaces, and some host events and workshops while preserving a retro atmosphere. Foreign visitors increasingly see Sento as an authentic Japanese experience. Unlike many onsen gyms or pools, Sento generally do not ban tattoos, making them accessible even to heavily tattooed people. Some Sento now offer English guidance, boosting their role as tourist infrastructure. Sento provides spaces where locals, newcomers, families, and the elderly naturally meet. Some host events like rakugo performances, movie nights, or morning markets. Integration with the sauna boom. Facilities with carbonated baths, cold plunges, or even yoga fitness classes. This illustration depicts the Japanese folktale, The Tongue-Cut Sparrow. If you're interested in the story, please check out this video. Some focus on design, art, and lighting to appeal to the Instagram generation. Remove shoes at the entrance and place them in a locker. One side is for men and the other for women. Be sure to check. Pay at the front desk. About 500 yen in Tokyo as of 2025. Full nudity is required. Swimwear and underwear are not allowed. Towels must not go into the bath. Take a stool and bucket to a faucet. Always wash and rinse thoroughly before entering the bath. Sit while washing to avoid splashing others. Do not put towels in the water. No swimming or diving. Keep noise to a minimum. Wash before entering. Rinse sweat off before using the cold bath. Unlike many other facilities, tattoos are generally accepted at Sento. Many enjoy milk or beer after bathing. Hair dryers often require a small fee, about Y100. Charming architecture. High ceilings. And spacious baths. The Sento, a symbol of the old yet enduring popular culture of Japan. Most Sento were built during the Showa era, and unlike modern Super Sento, they lack new facilities. Generally, they also do not have the therapeutic qualities of hot springs. However, their charm as a piece of popular culture surpasses the former, carrying with it an indescribable sense of nostalgia. In Tokyo, Sento can be found in almost every neighborhood. Be sure to try the experience. Japan Bee is a channel that randomly shares information about lesser-known aspects of Japanese culture spanning across various genres.